Hi everybody, this is Lori from Get Crafty with Lori, and today we are going to be playing with the Autumn to Remember scrapbook workshop from Stampin' Up. Let me show you how adorable this workshop is. First of all, these are layouts that they have designed for you, and they give you cutting instructions here and assembly instructions for putting these pages together, or you can do your own design with these beautiful papers. Let me show them to you. Look at this paper. Isn't this just adorable with these woodland characters on it? I just think this is so precious. And then the back side has these little trees on it. Aren't those cute? So you get two of each. Then you have this beautiful brown here with a little bit of pink in it and the plaid. And look at this one here. Looks like a little forest of trees. So we have this gorgeous green one here. And then this kind of terracotta colored paper. And then it gives you these die cuts. And with this is this wreath that I really like. Look at this. Punch that out. Comes out just like this. Okay, let's take a look at it. So when it's down on the paper like that, isn't that beautiful? And so you have some leaves also in here and some little circular dies. And then you have some extra pages in here too. These, I believe, are their specialty papers. This is a wood grain on it. And look at how pretty this stripe is on that. You have this one here. And then you have the stickers. Aren't those beautiful? I just love this for autumn. Isn't this pretty? In all things, give thanks. Grateful for this moment together. Enjoying the last days of summer. That's a good one. But look at all the stickers here and all these little ones here that I love to add to a layout. Plus they give you all this cardstock. And let's see. I also have some more die cuts here. Look at this. This is a diagonal. That's pretty neat looking. And then it's given us these wood grain die cuts that just punch right out like that. And then you get placeholders. I'm going to bring in some photos here. My husband and I went and visited our son and daughter-in-law and our new little grandbaby Zinnia. Here she is. Isn't she precious? And my son with her, and then the family photo. So what I want to do with these pictures, let's just lay these down as an example. I am thinking of, I have two of these pictures here that are very similar, and I think I'm going to put one of them in the wreath and put the other one over here to pull the colors together. And I have these two of the baby. And then I have this one of the family. And I want to lay that on the wreath like that. And so I am going to follow along with the instructions they have here, but I'm going to change it up some. In addition to the beautiful papers, we have this Autumn to Remember polymer stamp set. And let me show you what it looks like. These are the stamps. September to Remember, Bountiful Blessings, Autumn, Crisp Autumn Days, and this beautiful border. And I think this would be really fun to use on this layout. So let's get started. In the guide, they cut 3 banner strips, and I actually really like that. And they put it behind this wood grain here. but I decided to change this up a little bit. I really like this brown with the little trees in it, and I love the woodland characters. And this one here too. I wasn't sure what colors these were, but when you get the pack of paper, if you look on the very back, it has this piece of white cardstock, and it tells you the colors that are in here: Cajun Craze, Crushed Curry, Early Espresso, Gray Granite, Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, Pecan Pie, Petal Pink, and Pumpkin Pie. So you're probably going to want to save this with your kit so you will be able to refer back to it. I ended up reprinting this little picture here because I had too much orange in it, and I really like the orange, but it was kind of too much because there's not a whole lot of orange in here, even though it says there is pumpkin pie in it. So I cut it back like that, and I also cut the picture down to 3.5 by 5.5, and this picture is 3.25 by 4.25. So they put this gray piece behind the banners. I like the oranges and the browns together, but I'm just not sure about this gray. This looks nice because it matches her outfit, so I could put this underneath them. So if we had these on here, this looks very pretty. Let's try this one. That looks pretty. It brings out a lot of the greens in here. And then we have this one here. Try this and see how this looks. I'm thinking I like that because it works with my orange. Now to cut these banners down in this layout, because they have the gray on top of the old olive, I can cut them a little bit longer if I wanted to, or I could leave them as they are. So let's see if this is cut, this first one, if it was cut at 10, that would be like 2 inches up from the page, but I think I might want it a little bit longer. So this piece here, I'm going to cut it to 10.5, so it will be 3.5 by 10.5. This one, okay, so it'll go over here, so this will be 3.5 by 10.5, and the centerpiece will be 4 by 11. So let me go ahead and trim those. If you've never dovetailed, let me show you how to do this. So this piece here is 3.5. So we want to find the center of this piece of paper. So that would be at 1 3/4 here. So I'm going to put a little pencil mark there. Okay, now that I've put a little pencil mark there, then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm just going to cut straight up through the center, about like that. And then what you do is you take your scissors and you're going to cut straight up to the top of that cut you just made, just like that. And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. And there we go. Now there's my dovetail like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this one here. There we go. One. Okay. So now that's done. Another thing I like to do is to sponge my pieces to give them a little bit of definition. So I am going to bring in some early espresso and sponge these. I'm going to take a foam tool and my ink, and I'm just going to go around the edges lightly. I don't want it to be heavy on my page. I just want a little bit on the edges just to give it some definition. So I'm going to do this on all the sides of each of these banner pieces. Okay, now we're going to lay our pieces down. And this is going to go in the center here. So this is 4 inches. So I'm going to put that down right here like that. Let's put a little bit of adhesive on it. Okay, so that goes down like that. And then this is just going to go over to 4 1/4. You just want a little bit covering here. Okay, and this is going to do the same over on this side. So this is going to be at 7 3/4. So those pieces will go down like that. The other side, they did the same pattern. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these pieces off the camera and dovetail them, and I will be right back. Now I have the pennants down on both pages, and I have my circle here. In the directions, they put these little pieces down, but I want to do something different. I want to use the leaf stamp that came with this set and put leaves around here. Also, let me get these, came with these leaf die cuts. I'm going to take these out. And I'm thinking what I want to do is to put them here like this, and then put some leaves here and maybe do clusters of 3, maybe put one up here, one down here, and one over here. I'm going to bring in a stamp positioner. The reason I like to do that is adjust the depth of color by using this, because if you stamp it once, you get a lighter shade. If you stamp it twice, you get a darker shade. So let me get a piece of white cardstock. I'm going to use this pumpkin pie because it's going to go great with the flowers in my pictures. And this color is in this paper pack here. We have a visitor. This is Charlie. I need to find a place for Charlie to lay down because he's going to want to be here next to me. Let's see, where should we put you, Charlie? Let's move you over here on this side. And then you, my dear, can come over here. Okay, lay down right there. Lay down. That's a good boy. You can lay right there. Okay. So now he's out of the way and he'll leave me alone because he has a place to lay. And let's go ahead and take this leaf stamp here. I'm going to put it down where I want it to stamp. Okay, let's ink this up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and push that down. And that's really pretty if we give it a second. Okay, let's see how that looks. There we go. Got a little bit darker. Isn't that pretty? Okay, let's try another leaf here. Let's see what other colors we can use. Let's try this little one right here. I'm thinking I can do the Cajun craze in that. It's a dark color, so I don't think I want to go darker than that. I have this Sundance color here from Close to My Heart that I think might look nice with it. This is like the curry color that they have. And I don't have it, so I'm going to use this Sundance. You could use honey too if you don't have the curry color. Okay, that's pretty. Those look good together. Let's fussy cut this out. They don't have dies with it, but Stampin' Up! Does have leaf dies if you don't want a fussy cut. I'm going to cut as close to the leaf as possible. Normally, when you cut out stamped images, you want to leave a little border, but I am going to go very close because I want this to look like it is an actual leaf. So I'm coming right up to the edge here, like that. So when you fussy cut, you're going to want to turn your paper, not your scissors. I know when I was first learning to fussy cut, I was trying to turn the scissors and it just was not working for me. So let the paper work for you. Just turn it like that, see? And then you can just cut. It's so much easier when you can just leave your scissors alone and let the paper work for you. So I'm going to go ahead and fussy cut this whole thing out. If you have a little bit of white left on here, if you can't get it, or if you're too afraid to go too close, don't worry, I'm going to show you how to fix that. And now I'm going to take just a little brush. If you don't have a little brush, you could use a sponge dauber or anything you have, because you want something you can get into these little areas. And I'm just going to go around the edges, and it will cover up any white that I have there. And it also gives a little bit of dimension to the leaves, so they're not all just the same color. We got little dark spots here. So you just go around the edges like that. See, I've got too much white left on this one, but that's okay because I can take this, and to make it even easier, if you lay it down like this and go around the edges. There we go. Okay. So there's my leaf. Doesn't that look pretty? I'm going to kind of fold these in a little bit. I'm bringing in Mossy Meadow. Okay. Okay, that looks nice. Gloss tool here. And we want to do the same thing to these leaves as we did to the others to give them some dimension. So I'm just kind of rolling it around here, and it'll get this leaf to lift up for me by doing this. So see, that's curled up now. I want to tell you about some specials that are going on right now with Stampin' Up. From October 7th through the 9th, there's a 3-day sale where you get 15% off of all stamps that are in the 2024-25 annual catalog. If you don't have the catalog, I will put a link to the online digital catalog. But let me show you some of the stamps that are in that catalog. Some of my favorites, like this one, Forever Forest. I used this on my last layout. There's this one, Thoughtful Wishes, that's beautiful. I've used textured florals. This Unbounded Love has all these sentiments on it. There's this one here that is called Grassy Grove. I absolutely love this. And then there's another one that's called In the Grove. We have Citrus Blooms here. Spotlight on Nature, Country Birdhouse, Country Flowers, Charming Duck Pond. These are just a few of the stamp sets that are on sale right now. So head on over and check it out. Like I said, you only have, it was a 3-day sale and you only have 2 days left. Another thing that is going on is from October 1st through the 31st, all their kits are up to 30% off. These are great to have. These little card kits are so easy to put together. And then there's a starter special kit here too. This is awesome. Become a Stampin' Up demonstrator through October 31st, and you get $155 worth of product in your starter kit for just $99. This is an amazing deal. You get to pick what you want in your starter kit. They do not pick it for you. So I would jump on this right now. I am so happy that I signed up into this. I was just amazed at what I got. $155 worth of products. And it was only $99, and I got to pick what I wanted. So let's get back to putting this layout together. I'm going to go ahead and put my pictures down. I'm just going to tuck this little one up under here like this. And then this one, I put some strips of foam tape on the back, and that's going to go like that. And then over on this side, let's see, we're going to put them down like this. Okay, now let's play with these leaves that we made here. So what I'm thinking of doing is I cut off the 4th leaf on these, and I'm thinking about putting them down like this. I think that looks really pretty with a little cluster like that. I think I'm going to go ahead and commit to that. I'm going to put these down with glue dots. That way I have a little bit of lift still. Otherwise, if I put it all down flat, I am going to lose that. Okay, so there, I'll put that there. I love making my own embellishments. I just think they look so pretty, and they just really add a lot to a page. That's why I always like to get the stamp sets that come with this. Stampin' Up! Has other kits that have come out recently for scrapbooking. They have a Halloween one, and they have a Christmas one, and they're coming out with 2 more kits. I'll put a link in the end of this video so you can check these other workshop kits out. This is something that close to my heart brought over when they joined up with Stampin' Up! And I'm just really happy to see it again because scrapbooking is what I do. I like making cards, but I truly am a scrapbooker. I just think it looks pretty to have this little cluster of, looks like fallen leaves. And then I want to put another little bunch up here at the top. So I have an extra set of 3 leaves here. And what I did is with that 4th leaf, because there were 3 of these, so I actually now have 3 leaves left over since I cut them off. So I'm just going to put them up here. And let's get a little pile going. I love these leaves. Aren't they so pretty? Okay, let's go over on this side. And I think I want to put this like over here. And let's put our leaves down. Stamp set. I love, look at the veins in the leaves. Aren't those beautiful? And look, it's a pretty pumpkin colored one. And this is the Cajun Craze. Okay, I really love the way this looks. Let's get something else out here. Let's check out some of our other embellishments. I want to bring in these. I think these are really pretty. I have these little ones here that I like, that I think would go cute on here. I think if I have enough, I'll put them on each of these leaves. I also have these ones here that match. I could put these on there. That's pretty too. I think I like a little different though. I like that. Okay, let me find another one. So we'll put this one up here. And do I have a third? Oh, here it is. So I'm just going to put these on that, like that. And I'm also going to put those down with some glue dots too. Isn't that cute? Okay, I love it. Okay, let me grab my title. Love this one here. And I'm going to put this up here. And I think I'm going to put it on foam tape. I have these big rolls of foam tape that I like to use on big embellishments like this. I love my Stampin' Dimensionals, but when it comes to big embellishments, you're going to need a lot. So this works good for me. Like that, and that's all together. I think that is so pretty. Let's see what else we have. Okay, we have other cute little stickers that are fun on here. I had one here and I gotta figure out what happened to it. Here we go. I like this. These little stickers like this here. What else do I have? Grateful heart, memories to keep, or can't get enough of this. Oh, that is so cute. I like that. Can't get enough of this. Okay, and let's see, over on this side, memories to keep. I think I'll put that, I'll tuck it a little bit under this picture here, like that. And let's see, I think I should put one down here. These are the days to remember. I like that. Days to remember. Put that over here like that. I like these cute little hearts. Put a little heart on that. Okay, here are my finished layouts. Thank you for hanging with me and so I put these layouts together. Here's a look at those beautiful clusters that I made. These leaves were so simple to do and the color is just beautiful in them. If you enjoyed this video, please give it that like button. And if you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. You can also sign up to get notifications for future videos. I am a former close to my heart scrapbooker, and I have lots of great ideas to share with you. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.